Hey guys, it's Tom again, and today's free comic book day, and I went to two comic shops today, and both shops that I went to had a little special going on where it was 50 cents off of back issues, and I tried to pick up something special today, but when I left the house this morning, I said, all right, today's the day where I'll get myself like a $100 comic and I'll pay $50 for it. But I couldn't find anything that appealed to me. I mean, there was some expensive books, but nothing that was a key. If I'm going to spend a significant money on like a Spider-Man book or something, I think I want it to be like a key issue, like the first appearance of somebody, something along those lines. But I picked up some decent books for half off. My one store had a dollar bin, and they were all 50% off on the books they had there. The one store I went to, we still had these Iron Man masks they were giving out. So we'll go through the free comic books first. So I just grabbed pretty much one of everything just to read. Archie Digest. This is an interesting book. Giant size action Tesla. It's pretty thick, pretty heavy. I think the only book I didn't get that I saw was, and I went to go back to get it for my daughter, was the Les Mis book, and it was gone. So I'm a little slow on that. Transformers versus G.I. Joe. I was able to grab a couple of copies of Rocket Raccoon. I think this is Scotty Young cover. So this is. I think this one's actually geared for kids though, but I grabbed a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was able to snag 6 copies of that between the two shops I went to. Guardians of the Galaxy. Got a couple copies of this one. And my last video, I didn't understand how Venom got into the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they tell us in here. DC's contribution to Free Comic Book Day, Future's End. I got 2 copies of that. We got Teen Titans Go. I used to like the original Teen Titans cartoon. I thought that was pretty well done. Valiant Universe, #1. Every year there's a Simpsons book, so we got Bongo. Something called Project Black Sky. With this. We got a comic book, Overstreet Marketplace. Here's a little something I'm going to give to my daughter. She likes Hello Kitty. SpongeBob was always on in my house when my kids were growing up. It was like on it like 24 hours a day. Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of titles geared for little kids. And the Smurfs. So that's the free comic book day books that I was able to grab. And when I went to my comic shop, I also picked up my current pulls. I wound up spending more on current books than I did on the books that I bought for 50% off. So we got Avengers #28. This looks like hopefully an interesting story. Everybody's fighting the Hulk. New Avengers #17. This is an interesting cover as well. Uncanny Avengers Annual #1. And for $6 we got the Amazing Spider-Man #1. I was unfortunately unable to nab any of the variant covers to this, but who knows, maybe down the road I'll be able to get them. So now for the 50% off books. So most of these books here you're going to see I got for 50 cents each. This is a book I've been looking for a while, since I've seen it. I believe I saw it in Why Not Art's video maybe. So we got DC Comic Presents Superman and Manhunter from Mars with the first appearance of Mongol. That was only 50 cents. I grabbed a bunch of Aquaman comics. So Adventure Comics number 445. Whoops, lost one. Adventure Comics 446. $4.47. $4.48. I like the covers on these. These are pretty cool. $4.49. I never read a lot of Aquaman. $4.51. There's some glare going on here. And I think this one's a key issue. I think this is the death of Aquaman's son. $4.52. 50 cents for that, so that's not too bad. And Aquaman number 62. So it's maybe, who knows if it ties into that or not. We'll find out when I read them. Found some Deathlock books. Number 34. Nice condition on this. This was only 50 cents. Anytime I could pick up a Bronze Age title for under $1, you know, in good shape, I'm all over that. So we got number 35 as well. And number 36. Just amazing covers. We got the Avengers Annual number 15. This was also 50 cents. Batman Spawn, Devil War. I finally found a copy of this in a bargain bin, and that was always my goal, to try to find this in a bargain bin somewhere. The first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. West Coast Avengers number 1, 50 cents. Number 3. And number 4. This is a book that I thought was intriguing, so I picked it up. I don't have any Ninja Turtle books, and it looked like an older book. Anybody can tell me anything about the Ninja Turtle comics or this particular book in general, if it's, you know, a decent book. I picked this up also for 50 cents. It's from 1989, book 19. This book, when this came out, was $6 cover price, and I got it for 50 cents today. Vampirella. Dig me some Vampirella. And I got another Ninja Turtle book from 1989, book 25. This was 50 cents as well. So yeah, if anybody can put some comments for me on these Ninja Turtle books to let me know what to look for in Ninja Turtles, if I'm going to, you know, start grabbing them, you know, what are the good ones to look for. We got Thor number 312. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. I was able to grab 2 of these. I grabbed them, was the black cats on the cover. This is a neat book. I've seen this before in somebody else's video. Sherlock Holmes number 1. It's in really nice shape too. It was only 50 cents. This is a comic. I remember watching this TV show when I was a kid. It would come on after Shazam, and it's Isis. And I think Vincrew had this in his one of his most recent videos, Isis number 1. Got that for 50 cents. And there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with this book for the most part. So I got number 1. I almost bought this book last week at the flea market for $6. I'm glad I didn't. And we got ISIS number 4. I got a couple of Doctor Strange books, various conditions. This one's got a stamp on it of some sort, but Doctor Strange number 4, it was only 50 cents. I thought it was a neat cover. And number 28, I'll eventually have to rebag and board these. This one's a little rough shape. You know, I was kind of just pulling them out really fast and not paying attention because I was kind of rushed. It was already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and the wife was going to get pissed off if I was out any longer. I was out since like 10 o'clock in the morning. So we got that one. The first comic shop I went to, there was a line to get in the building for Free Comic Book Day, so I had to wait my turn. That took almost 45 minutes to get in. And that was at Zap Comics down in Howell, New Jersey. So we got Doctor Strange number 31. And number 33 for 50 cents. So it's also a little rough. I didn't notice that. Again, this is one of those moments where you're pulling out stuff really fast. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I want this. And Doctor Strange number 49. Here's a book that I've been seeing popping up in other people's videos recently. Probably because of the J. Scott Campbell cover, and he's pretty hot lately. People like his artwork, and I do as well. So Gen 13 number 1. And we got the Marvels for only 50 cents. And I grabbed 2 copies of this. Moon Knight number 59. Platt cover and artwork. Books are sticking together. And I just picked this up not too long ago, but found another copy of this, so I picked it up since it was only 50 cents. It's in nice shape. Superman number 1. And one more Aquaman to complete the 50-cent run. The origin of Aquaman. And got some writing on it. Nice reader copy. The last of the books, these were all 50% off as well, but 50% off cover price, and I was able to grab a bunch of Gotham City Sirens. So we got number 4 and District 12 Comics. She's always finding these, and she just had some in her most recent video, and I got lucky and I found a couple. Number 14. There's one that I really like. I can't remember what one it is. It reminds me of number 14. It's kind of like a psychedelic looking cover. Almost reminds me of like a Steranko type cover. Number 15. So these were all 50% off. So I got this one for $3. This one for $2.50. That one and the other one for $2.50. This one I got for $3. Number 16. Number 21 for $2.50. Number 24, again for $2.50. I thought these were pretty good deals. And last, number 26 for $2.50. Got me 2 issues of Batman today from the New 52, so I'm working my way backwards trying to get some of these. And also was able to grab some Red Sonja books. So we got Marvel Feature number 1 with Red Sonja with $2.50. Number 2. And number 3. And I couldn't go the day without a Spider-Man book. This one was only $2.50. The condition's not great, but it's not horrible. It's one I didn't have, and it was the last Spider-Man book that they had that was, under the number 200, so I figured I'd grab it. And another Red Sonja book, number 1. This book is pretty cool. Joker's Asylum, Harley Quinn, one shot, so that was 50% off. And the last book I grabbed, I don't have number 1, but now I have number 2. Luke Cage, number 2, second appearance of Luke Cage. It's not in bad shape at all. A little bit of tanning, and somebody wrote a number 5 there, or did some sort of pen on it. But for $5, I couldn't beat that. I had to grab that. You know, I eventually want to grab all the Luke Cage Hero for Hires all the way through the last Power Man and Iron Fist. But that's my haul for this week. Maybe, I keep saying this may be my last haul for a while, and yet I keep getting more books. But thank you everybody who's been watching and leaving comments. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get to 200 subscribers soon, and I can have a contest, as I really would like to have one to, you know, thank everybody for, you know, subscribing to my channel and, you know, making trades with me, leaving comments, and, you know, exchanging dialogue back and forth. It's been fun. I really enjoy it. And so until next time, this is Tom signing out, and take care. Hope everybody had a good free comic book day. Bye.